Hello, my beautiful souls. How are you all going? It is very exciting at the moment. I'm sure a lot of people are being triggered by so many things that are going on in the world, but this is a really good thing. There is a mass spiritual awakening happening for millions of souls around the world. Because when things go completely out of alignment, things that are really not working for everybody, then it starts to trigger, and it really makes people reflect on their own lives, what makes them happy and what doesn't make them happy. And then out of that, the solutions start to open. And so, what's happening is there is like I don't like to say death of the ego because the ego is a part of our personality construct and the ego is really helpful. But it's kind of like an awakening to hang on, there's so much more out there that we like have the power within us to create our reality. The ego structure has it's helped us along the way, but it's really kind of put us in a space where we're relying on others to tell us what to do. We're giving our power away to others. Whereas now, with so many random things happening in the world, everybody's kind of like, well, can I rely on this person? Or I used to be able to rely on that, or I used to be able to rely on that government or that company or that neighbor or those my family. I used to rely on so many people to help me or lift me up or do things for me. But now it's kind of a shattering of the old ego and the old systems. And we're really discovering now, we're going within more to discover that we are the powerful creators. We are the ones that are creating this reality. We are all co creating together. So it's really time to bring in the new earth. It's here already. It's just on another frequency bandwidth. So you will be kind of like a roller coaster. You'll be tuning into the higher frequencies. And then if something that you think went wrong or somebody was mean to you, something negative happened, then you will dip back down. But you'll be seeing more and more pieces of the new earth coming in. So it's a lighter, feeling more like flow, feeling more like ease, feeling more empowered, more clarity, more wisdom, more abundance. You'll see more synchronicities come in, just more signs from the universe, so much more to kind of guide you on your path. You kind of start to realize that it's not the outside world that is helping you find your true path, it's actually within you. You have the power to connect with the universe. A really good way I find is focusing on your heart chakra, your heart portal, and just taking yourself out of that, the mind, the brain, and going down into the heart and really utilizing the heart. The heart has a beautiful way of connecting to the universe, to our guides, to our wisdom, uh, to the angelics, to star family, to source. And it's when we really get that beautiful information to really help us excel on our path. So we need to remember that we are the creators of our reality. And what we are focusing on, we're just going to keep creating. So if we're going round and round in a circle, repeating old patterns, we're not really going to rise above it all. So what we need to do is really focus on our interests, our passions, what really makes us happy, what excites us, what delights us, what brings us joy. We can still observe what's going on, but we're not putting in any energy or effort into trying to change what's going on in the outside world, because that's just exhausting and that energy is creating more of the negativity. So it's not worth trying to shift it or change it. It's worth shifting to the new earth frequencies, which is a higher, more loving, more abundant, more clarity filled essence of source energy. So the higher you get, it's not higher, but it's just more expansion of consciousness. You're bringing in the higher frequencies. So the guides always want to remind us that there is no bad, no good. It just is. It's on the same scale, but we see it as duality in this world. We see positive and we see negative. So because we have focused on negative for so long, we have been expanding the negative. And so now if we focus on the positive, the flow state, the neutrality, the solutions, the fun, the excitement, the abundance, we can bring more of that in. Even if you see, like a bunch of flowers or something, if you see, like a flock of birds or, something like that, just feel that abundance, go into nature and feel the abundance of nature, feel the abundance of, like I have too many shoes in my cupboard. I feel the abundance of my shoes. I feel the abundance of my snuggly bed when I go to bed at night. Like we really need to find our gratitude, our appreciation, because when we can find abundance in the little things, like in nature or even in our material possessions that we have, we feel more and more abundant. So every day we bring in more and more abundance. So the reason sometimes the abundance doesn't come in is because we're so focusing on the outside negativity, and we've also got these blocks and belief systems that don't help us. So abundance is the truth. Like abundance is our divine nature. The universe is abundant. Everything is abundant. It's only our lack and limiting beliefs, our limiting thoughts, our limiting feelings that have created that lack. So we are naturally abundant, but we're forgetting. So lack is an illusion that we create. So we've been creating and manifesting illusions of limitation, illusions of lack. So now it's time to shift into a frequency of abundance. So we want everybody that is ready to shift. I mean, it would be nice if all souls came with us, but don't worry, they will all make it, but they might make it in their different ways. What the guides were showing me is that everybody will complete the earth game at the same time. So some souls will stay in third dimensional realities and they'll just keep playing the lack and limitation game. And ones like you guys watching these kind of videos, you will be in the higher fifth dimensional and beyond, like 7D, it keeps going. So you'll be in the higher frequencies, but eventually what will happen, there will be a nexus point, an event marker. Time and space will fold and everybody will complete the earth game at the same time. When I say completion, it doesn't mean the end. It just means that everybody will awaken to the truth that there is far more beyond this universe, that we are the universe, that we are sparks of the divine, of source energy. So everybody will awaken to that again at their own pace. And it will be like like they're showing a folding of time and space so that everybody will meet at the completion point. And I know it seems crazy and just so hard to get your head around sometimes, of that there is no time and space, and that everybody can reach the same point at the same time. But yeah, a folding. If you just imagine the fabric of the universe folding and collapsing itself into the same time. So there could be someone in the third dimensional reality that's been playing this game for thousands of years, keeps repeating patterns. All of a sudden, every single person, every soul will wake up to their true nature, to their true divine essence, to their true self. So don't worry if you feel like you're worried about your loved ones, your family, your friends are going to get left behind with this new earth shift. Do not worry. All souls are taken care of, they are loved, and it all works out. Some just want to choose to stay in the limiting beliefs, and that is okay. There is nothing wrong with that, okay? We don't need everybody to shift to higher realms straight away, okay? So we've done such a good job, the guides are saying, such a good job of getting as far as we have, because it has not been easy. It's been the frequencies and energies have been compacting at the moment. Oh, they're showing me it's kind of like wasn't Star Wars like the very old Star Wars, Luke and Leia were in a garbage disposal on a ship, and the garbage disposal was coming closer and closer to them, and it was compacting all the rubbish, and that's what that's what the guides are showing me now. We're being squished. So all the rubbish has come up, that from the underground, everything that's been going on in the world, everybody's, stuck energy, grief, sadness, anger, frustrations, rudeness, like everything has come up, all the negativity, it's come up, and it's being like squish. So it's like thousands, millions, trillions of frequencies of energy lines just going squish. When I'm doing this, I'm like really like pushing, and I can feel what's happening is the energy is trying to push back out. The negative energy is trying to push back out, while it's like the divine and our higher selves are pushing it back in, compacting all of that rubbish for it just like, and then the solar flares are just gonna go like, there's already solar flares at the moment which are helping do that, and there's going to be some stronger ones, but don't worry, it's all good. It's helping us. So yeah, it's hard, you can't feel what I'm doing, but it's like I'm being pushed that out and in and out and in and out and in. So much resistance. There's so much resistance, and what they want to say is stop it, let it go. Stop resisting it. Stop resisting the changes. Stop worrying about the changes. Stop being angry about the changes. Stop being sad about the changes. You can't do anything about it. It's beyond your control. Absolutely beyond your control. You have to let it go. If things are changing around you, that is a good thing. It means that you are leveling up. It means you're expanding. It means you're extending your consciousness. And we had to get rid of the old beliefs, the old limitations, the old shadow that we were just shoving down underground. So it is time. Super exciting. All right, guys, well, you keep going. You can do this. You've got this. I love you so much. There's so many of us, light workers, starseeds, that are here to bring in the new earth. I am here. My sole purpose is to balance frequencies, bring in peace, love, good vibes. And you guys are all here for a special reason. You're all volunteers in this beautiful earth experience, and keep going. Love you. All right. Well, you guys take care, and I'm sending you peace vibes from New Zealand. And yeah, just share with anybody that this might resonate with, because this is going to be like boom, 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 boom. Everybody is starting to wake up. Honestly, that it doesn't look like they're waking up, but this is the first stages of waking up, when everybody's so like overwhelmed and don't know what to do, and their whole world around them is crumbling. They're waking up. They're the cocoon, they're the caterpillar in the cocoon, and the cocoon has gone all mushy and slimy and disgusting. But remember, they are growing their wings, and we're all going to become beautiful butterflies. Okay, peace. Talk soon. Bye.